there's always a method to my madness when I do our non-conference schedule. Um, the net's important, and we've always been really high in the net because of the way we schedule. We don't just randomly grab teams. Northern Colorado was picked to finish first or second in their league. Oral Roberts was picked to win their league. Who else have we played? Oregon was picked to finish top three in their league. Um, I think there were UCLA 1, Oregon 2, Arizona 3 when we scheduled that game. Who else had we played? Texas Southern's picked to win their league. Kent State's picked to win their league. So what I did with this schedule is I went down and I knew that we were going to have to return the Virginia game. That was a given. The Oregon game, we did a 2-for-1 to get them to come play us here to open the arena, and we kept moving that game back. For Dana wanted to move it back 1 year. The next year, I think we were in the Maui tournament together, so we weren't going to play a non-conference that year. So it just so happened that this was the year we did it. So you got Oregon, you got Virginia, you got Alabama. Virginia and Alabama were back ends of home and homes. Oregon was a payback. Because there was, when they moved the conference tournament to Fort Worth, I thought there was value in playing a game in Fort Worth every year. So I knew we were going to play those 4 teams. And when you look at the rest of the schedule, okay, how do we add value to our schedule? Well, schedule teams to pick to win their league. And in turn, that'll offer you opportunity to play against teams that do play different styles. Oral Roberts had Davis kid who, they had 2 or 3 kids on that team that was great against Ohio State, and they beat Florida. So we scheduled that team. Kent State, their assistant coach, their head coach, Rev Senderoff, who worked for me at Indiana, the all-time winningest coach in the history of Kent State basketball. I know how good a coach he is. So, when you go down the list and you say, okay, how do we create a schedule that has value? We look more at who picked to win their league versus their style of play. But by playing teams that are picked to win their league, you're going to have well-coached teams that have a definite style of play, and that's always something that helps prepare you. I don't really think about the tournament as much as the conference. It helped prepare us for the different styles in our conference.